Hello people watching this video, welcome to yet another review show, where it's basically the same as the others, just in a slightly different way. Does anyone remember a little frog named...
It's too soon, Dan. Don't review Frogger He's Back on the PlayStation just yet.
Okay, Git. This is not the Dame Git show. This is yet another review show. Now, go back there, get ready for the series finale specials, and just let me do my own thing. This is my own show now, okay? Just go back there. Let me do this.
Have it your way. Just call me if you need a joke or something for the episode.
Will do. You know, he was right about one thing. Maybe it is too soon to review Frogger for PS1 again. But maybe there's something similar I could do. Let's see. I was thinking there was something here that I could do. Oh, here we go. Q+bert for PS1. I mean, it's close enough. He's back on the cover, and it's a character who hops, and you know, just whatever. I'm just going with this.
Released in 1999 for PlayStation and PC, and in 2000 for Dreamcast and Game Boy Color, Q+bert He's Back, as I'm referring to it as, was an attempt to bring Q+bert into the 3D world. I mean, it was kind of the early age of 3D gaming, so that was bound to happen. I couldn't find much on the game's reputation, like scores from critics or anything, but from what I could gather, people were pretty mixed about it, which was a little expected.
I never really played Q+bert growing up. I mean, it came out like 12 years before I was born, at least in arcades, but I just didn't see anything about him. I mean, I kind of got interested after seeing him in Wreck-It Ralph, and the fact that this game was only a few bucks when I found it. So, let's see what this game has to offer. I'm gonna have to find a better way to transition between scenes.
This was back when the Minecraft world was still forming up.
Q+bert.
Uh-oh, something's about to go down. Q+bert is not having it today. Alright, now for the title screen. Oh, okay. Setting the controls then. Actually, it is nice to start you off this way. Get used to whatever control scheme you want to use. Though I found it a bit odd that they would show the controller with the joysticks and not have an option for them. I mean, I know it's Q+bert, so you wouldn't really need them, but still. Alright, now we move on. Okay, not much wrong with this so far, except the music. What is going on with the music? I mean, I wasn't expecting an amazing soundtrack or anything, but I don't know, it could be a little more cheerier? Anyway, let's try adventure mode. Okay, it looks like we're following some Wizard-bert or Q-wizard or something. This appears to be showing some of the power-ups you can get during gameplay. Okay, looks like Q+bert enough. Obviously, there are some twists and turns here and there, and I don't just mean these things in the background. Speaking of the background, I was kind of expecting something a bit better. I mean, at least something more than a few colors and some random objects floating around. But that's just the background. How's the gameplay? Well, it's interesting so far. It takes some getting used to, but I'm sure I can get the hang of it.
Yes, in my expert opinion, I'd say he's dead. I didn't say how much of an expert I was.
Now that's something I kinda like to see. Instead of bringing you back far away from where you need to be, like at the start or something, it actually just keeps you right where you died. It can be a bit of a problem at times, but for the most part it helps. There's a lot of gameplay elements in Q+bert that you can expect here, but there's some extras too. One thing is, you can hop on these certain types of blocks temporarily. They fall off after a few seconds, but while they're there you can get a few more points. You can also get these various little power-ups to help you along the way. I should probably also mention that there's these blocks that I'm assuming block your path until you progress more in the game. What can I say, they expect more from you. You don't want just anybody getting over there. Also, you can get more lives by chasing down these miniature versions of Q+bert, which can get away from you, so you gotta risk your current life to get it. Hey, I mean, you gotta work for it, folks. So I should probably also take this time to mention how much I freaking hate these enemies. Unless you have certain power-ups, Q+bert only has 1 hit point, and these enemies can come from just about anywhere. The red balls will slowly make their way from the top to the bottom. The purple balls go to the bottom and then later turn out to be snakes, which I'm gonna assume are the main enemies given the way the opening was. They're horrible and I wish they'd die. And then you have these dicks that will change the colors back to their original thing, so you have to go back and change them back. Later on you see these guys that go in a certain path, which can be hard to read. There's probably more types of enemies later on, but they are probably just as annoying. There's also these random bonus rounds in the game. They're usually in places you wouldn't expect. Now I would talk more about adventure mode, because it looks like there's more to the backgrounds later on, like a foresty area, an icy area. It just looks like there's more to the game later on. I would love to see it. If I could get past the first freaking world! Seriously, I've only gotten to level 5, which is close to the end of it, but it's just so freaking hard. And it's the first world, on easy mode. I don't know exactly who they're expecting to be able to beat this game, but it's obviously not someone like me.
Fine, you know what? I'm done with you too.
Yeah, there's a little more to see, and then we'll be done for the day. Let's check out classic Q+bert. Huh, looks like there's multiplayer in this one. You can also change the graphics from the 3D look to the old 2D look. Interesting. Let's go with the original look for now. Now I'm not certain, but I think after I got this game, this might have been the first time I've ever played the classic Q+bert. I'm assuming this is pretty close to what the arcade version was like, if not exactly. Now let's check out the 3D look. There are some differences here and there, but when playing the game, it looks a bit unsettling, honestly. I don't know, there's just something about the way they move that just doesn't look right. They don't seem to have as many frames of animation as they do in adventure mode, and it looks like they're trying to be the 2D game, but it just doesn't look as right in 3D. Maybe that's just me.
I just couldn't get into this Q+bert as much. I don't know, maybe I should give it more of a chance, but it just didn't interest me. I mean, if you like Q+bert, then this game is for you, obviously, but for what it's trying to do, it's okay. I just think it's okay. It's not bad, but it's not very good either. It's okay. And I don't know, it just isn't for me, I guess, is the point that I've been making throughout this video. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to see more of these videos, or any of my videos on this channel in general, then go ahead and click or touch that subscribe button, hit the like button if you like this video, and ending what I normally say now. And I've got nothing else to say now. I'm just gonna go play Frogger. I need more comedic effects or endings or whatever.